I guess that's it, huh? It says you are live. Yep. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz, along with my co-host, Freddy Valente, a.k.a. Freddy the Ref.
Now, this is episode number 1,256,812.
He says that because he's wearing a Star Wars shirt, everybody. You know, everything, when he wears a Star Wars shirt, everything is out in space. And I mean, everything is out in space.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Baby Yoda.
He's in the other room. Don't make me get him.
Yeah. Tonight, we got a pretty good show for you. Later on, we're going to have on, obviously, one of my favorite guys, Mr. William Bailey. That's right. Yeah. And we're going to have Rick Wilcox on in a little while. He's going to tell us cancer benefits coming up fast now on September 19th. And it looks like this is going to finally be a go. So I think that's pretty damn cool. I've been waiting to do this thing for months now.
Yeah, so is he.
Yeah, so is he. Yep. And then obviously we'll have Uncle Kevin on later on. Kevin Donaldson. He's a pretty cool guy. Yep. And then we're going to have Kenny. Now, Kenny is I guess he's going to be our friend too now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kenny Stewart.
Yeah, Kenny Stewart. Yeah, he's from Kentucky. William Bailey hooked us up with him. He has a museum of his own. It's a Tippmann Museum. And I cannot wait for you guys to see this. I mean,
my first paintball marker was a Tippmann A5.
Yeah, I bet you couldn't shoot that either.
All the trees, like I shot up every single tree. Yeah. They cheat like a mother.
They do, but they don't run. So that's why you got them.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Between that and the laser sight and everything like that. Ricky Sendejas, good man. There's a hell of a little player.
Oh,
damn guy never gets older. That's what sucks.
He doesn't.
It kills me. You know, I see him. He might have a little gray hair, but he's exactly the same. You know, and look at us. Well, especially. Well, anyhow, we're not going to get into that. And also, we're going to have a guy that I wanted on a couple of weeks ago, but he got an eye infection, Zach Armbuckle. And that ought to be pretty cool having him on, too. We're going to have him on, and Kenny, and Bailey, and probably Donaldson all at the same time. So,
oh, my God.
Yeah, it might go off the rail a little bit.
It's going to go off the rails. Right.
I'm telling you. Yeah, so to start with, you know, obviously I start all my shows by mentioning some of my ex-sponsors.
Me?
Yeah, and you. Yeah, no, I sponsor you. Shit, you got it backwards, buddy.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, you're working on it, though. I'm impressed.
Damn.
Yeah, I know it. It's it. Yeah, it is. It's Star Wars stuff. So, yeah. So anyhow, you know, I'm going to start by Tim Schloss. Tim Schloss has Gateway Paintball in St. Louis. 10 miles from the airport. And Tim used to have Tiger Stripe camouflage. Tim is one of the best guys I know and just been a hell of a friend of mine for years and years and years. So I always mention him. And second, I always have to mention, obviously, Mr. Dan Colby, who just had a birthday. See, and years ago, I told him, I said, Dan, you're never going to make it to 97. And he did. He made it to 97.
Hey, Dan had a fucking birthday. Hey, happy fucking birthday, Dan.
Danny, yeah. And you know, Danny had Air America. Now, obviously, Immortal Air, along with his son, John. You know, we're going to give a shout out to John, too. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to Glenn Palmer. You know, tonight I'm going to talk about guys that, you know, this guy, like I say, you know, Glenn, he just invented a lot of stuff over the years. You know, when I first met Glenn.
Right out of his garage.
Yeah, Glenn was working in his garage. I'd go and hang out in his garage with him and Lori, you know, Rick Wilcox's wife and stuff. And it was just absolutely terrific. Some of the stuff that he would be sitting explaining it to me, you know, and go right over my head. But I'm going to give a shout out to Glenn. Glenn's a heck of a nice guy and a very good innovator in all kinds of things. That he really didn't get a lot of credit for, should I say? Yeah. I also want to say hi, obviously, to my buddy Bud Orr. Bud and I go back. Bud watches our show. You know, I can't say enough about Bud Orr. You know, if you don't know Bud Orr, obviously you have been living in a cave.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Bud's one of the great guys in paintball. You know, put out a terrific marker. Him and also Tom Kay. Tom Kay was my sponsor. Obviously, Automags. I love the mag. I just love all kinds of it. Also want to say hi to Jerry Braun, used to have Paintball Sport Magazine, and Randy Camille was the editor for APG. Now, these guys, I can't say enough about them. They really helped make Fred Schultz. They gave me many cover shots for stuff.
I thought your mom and dad made you Fred Schultz.
To start with. When I got an award one day, that was the first person I thanked. Was Randy Camille. Then my mom. But
Alrighty.
my mom knows I love her. My mom's 93 years old and still kicking. So I'm hoping for the best. If I can make halfway there. Yeah. And I want to give a shout out. I had a guy on I had a lot of guys on my team. We swapped back and forth, us, the Ironmen, all kinds of stuff. But I had a guy on my team years ago named Derek Ling. We called him Hong Kong because that's where he lives, is Hong Kong. And just a hell of a guy. And I just finally reconnected with him the other night. And we just sat and went back and forth, and it was cool as hell. And he was he played in the tournament in Malala. Matter of fact, Malala, Oregon, was one of the first things he ever brought up. That was at Splat Action Games up there, John Villa's place. Just terrific. John, we've had him on here.
We've had him on.
Yep,
yes.
Yep. And just terrific. And anyhow, my daughter Jessica just chimed in. Randy and Rosie. Rosie's his wife. Yep, just terrific people. Anyhow, Hong Kong, Derek Ling, I called him Hong Kong for years. A terrific kid. This is one of the nicest guys that you'd ever want to meet in your life. And he actually plays tennis also. It wasn't my racket. He played tennis also, and he played for the men's. Yeah, he played in the Ryder Cup for Hong Kong on the men's team, and he was a captain of the men's team there for like 8 years.
Damn.
8 or 9 years. Yeah, just a heck of a guy. Real quick story. We played a tournament. I think it was one up in Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. Anyhow, I can't remember where the hell he was at, but he couldn't get a flight out to San Francisco from where he was. So he flew to Chicago, flew from Chicago to New York, got a nonstop from New York back to San Francisco, and then drove up to the tournament. Now, if that's not dedication, you guys got to tell me what dedication is. That just absolutely...
Sitting here next to you every Tuesday, that's dedication.
Well, you know what? I'll agree with you on that. Yeah. Okay, well, one for Freddy. See, what's that? No, 4,337. So you are catching up.
I am.
You're getting better. You're getting better. I like that.
I try.
So, and anyhow, Derek, he watches us over in Hong Kong. I just want to say hello, buddy. Great guy. And I also want to say hi to Kathy Alvarez. Kathy posted a picture the other day, and she got her Master Blaster clothes. And she was standing out in front of her house, had her Master Blaster joggers on and her shirt and stuff, and had like a 180-degree smile, man. It looked like it was touching her ear, and she was so damn happy. And the Master Blasters, if you guys don't know about them, again, you're probably in a cave, but Master Blaster has been around for years. They ref the World Cup. They've been a professional paintball team forever. We're going to have Kevin Donaldson on later on. Kevin has been with the Master Blasters forever also. You know what? So we're looking forward to having him on here. So we're going to have a pretty good show here tonight. Derek, if you're out there, buddy, hello. And also I want to say hi to, now hope I don't butcher this.
Oh, you're going to.
Yeah, I'm going to. Damn, you know me. Ned Neela.
Mm-hmm.
Neela.
Well, let's bring his.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're killing me.
He's up here right here.
Oh, is he really?
Yep. There he is.
There is. Neb. I just finally got hooked up with Neb today on Facebook. And Neb, he lives up in Canada. Looks like a terrific guy. Really, really does. And sometime here in the future, I'm going to drag him out. And we're going to put him on the show. And so, Neb, I just want to tell you, we're really, really glad you're aboard. And thank you very much for chiming into us. And we hope you enjoy, Flagpole Productions.
You can call him Ben.
Huh?
You can call me Ben.
Ben? I thought your name was Freddy.
I'm going to
Jeez,
bed.
yeah, let me tell you, people call him a lot of
I
things.
got a lot of
I
packing
think
to
Freddy's a nice stuff. Yeah, but anyhow, yeah. All right, okay, we're going to call him that Ben from now on. What are we going to call you? Not late for dinner.
Well, yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, that's for
I
damn
haven't had
sure.
dinner yet.
That's for damn sure.
I haven't had dinner.
All right. Okay, so you know what? I
What?
think I went through my whole list here. I got to mention one guy. I had
What
a
up,
lot of,
Eddie?
yeah, I had a lot of sponsors in the past, a lot of terrific sponsors, believe me. I had the best paint companies, the best manufacturers for markers and barrels. I just connected again last week with Joe West. Joe West made J&J barrels. Now, these are, I have them for the autococker, and I also have them for the mag, obviously. These are the Fred Schultz Signature Series. I just took these out of the wrappers now. You got to remember, these things are like 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just took
They
them
look
out of
brand
the
new.
wrappers, huh?
They look brand new.
They do, don't they? They do. This was one of J&J barrels. The Ironman shot it. Constant Pursuit shot them. This was one of the best shooting barrel back in the day. You could not believe it. You shoot darts with this thing. Yep.
Where's the camera? There it is.
There it is. See, and it's got a hole all the way through it. Oh, I can see the wall too. Yeah. Anyhow, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was my logo back in the day. And these barrels are just absolutely excellent. Joe West, I can't say enough about the guy. He treated me so good, and he made just a terrific product. I was always extremely happy. Those are cocker barrels, yeah. I was always extremely happy to shoot his barrel, and like I say, they just shoot like darts. Oh, funny it went that way.
Yeah, I find it hilarious.
I bet you do, man. So anyhow, I want to give a shout out to Joe. Joe, you're a great guy. I'm very happy that we're reconnected, and I just want everybody out there to know, that these are some of the guys back in the day that really built this damn sport. That's the problem nowadays. A lot of the kids, they go to the store, they send for stuff online and crap like that, but they really don't understand who really put the time, effort, and tons of money into building the sport of paintball like it is today. So, hopefully, we'll bring a little history to them. And also, Freddy and I, we just want to reconnect people. We want to bring people all together into the game. And Art Gonzalez, Art was another guy that played on Constant Pursuit years ago. He says he has a cocker adapter for your mag. Well, I actually have mag barrels made by J&J Barrels. I just happened to pick up 2 cocker barrels. I probably got I'll say I've got 20 of these at home still unwrapped. So, like I say, they are the best. When I signed up with Joe sent me a bunch of them for my team, and then he just made me a new design. This design with the grooves and stuff in it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably better on that. Yeah.
Use this one.
Yeah. And he took and he just sent me a pile of them. I was so happy. They're just great. It was easy to grab and take off too, because it had the grooves in it.
Yeah. There's the logo again.
Yep.
So we'll just put this back over here on this side.
So, I just want to say hi, very, very much hi to him. And I also want to say hi to Mark Gong Jr. Mark's a good guy, but Junior's coming up. Mark's going to get old. Junior's he's going to be a pro here one of these days. Kid's 7 or 8 years old, 7 years old right now. Plays like he's 15, doesn't he?
You know what? He stayed in the game longer than you did.
That hurt.
I know. He stayed in longer than well, he also stayed in longer than I did.
Yeah.
He actually shot people out.
He did. Well,
I shot trees and air and
I went
bushes.
up front though, man, except I forgot to hide. So that was a ticket, I guess, huh?
Hey, at least I made it to the bunker. And then
yeah, because it's only 15 feet from the parking lot where we were. Hey, I made it to the bunker. Come on.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
That was a long 15.
Yeah. So I also want to say real quick hello to Steve McGuire. Steve has
Why?
boom. the Unknown podcast up
Why?
there. Him and Freddy have a vendetta thing going on, but I like both these guys, so I let them just pound on each other, and I just sit back and watch it. It actually gets pretty damn funny sometimes. I do appreciate the humor.
From Canada, he does none of a pound donuts.
So's Neb. So, yeah.
Well,
Neb says, got any Freddy Signature Series taint rags? You know what's funny that you said that? I do. I've actually got the regulators. They're the kinds that hook on actually where the handle goes right here. I probably got about 10 of those still in the package. Remote hoses. I bet you I've got 50 remote hoses, brand spanking new. So, yeah, I've got a ton of stuff. Hey, JD, Hanu Fox. Mr. Fox, very glad that you could chime in, buddy. This is one of my new friends, too. Looking forward to doing some stuff with this guy in the future. I think he's got some pretty cool stuff going on here, Freddy.
Oh, I see. I leave and you get all these new friends.
I got it. You're leaving. I gotta do something, man. I can't just hang out by myself.
Why? I do it all the time. It's depressing.
Yeah, right away. Tell everybody how depressed you are because you have no friends. Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves me.
Nobody. That's because you wear a Star Wars shirt. Oh, and you got Baby Yoda.
Hey, I met Darth Vader. I don't want to hear anybody talk
Oh, did
shit.
you really?
Yes, David Prowse, the original Darth Vader. I met him.
I got it. So it wasn't one of those in your dreams thing.
No. Oh my God.
Well, you meet all kinds of people in your dreams.
Don't we have friends to bring on?
Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. So anyhow, everybody that we've talked about tonight, I think you guys are all terrific. Poor little Fred.
Thanks, Kathy.
That's Kelsey Alvarez. She knows what he's like.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. And DJ Fox, I guess he does quite a few big games and stuff too. I guess he's a pretty good promoter out there. So I hear he's a heck of a guy. I'm actually looking forward to doing something with him in the future. So I think that was pretty cool. Wear a Paint Wars shirt like a man. That's what Neb said. Guy just mentioned he already knows you. See,
Hey.
You know what? Dan Colby sent him an Immortal Air shirt
I wore it last week.
Yeah, you did.
Right then, I want to hear it.
Star Wars. So just have your name on the back?
Look, I just. As a matter of fact, it does. If you bleach out the Schultz part.
Yeah, it says flat Freddy.
Hey, look,
No.
I've been packing all day. I'm exhausted. So this is the first shirt I grabbed.
And you know what? The guy is actually good at it because people have been telling him to pack it for years.
Yeah.
So he is terrific at it. Take my word for it. Okay. Now that's something that William Bailey can like because he likes him little quick jabs like that.
Yeah, that's brutal. As a matter of fact, let's bring on Bailey.
Let's bring on Rick Wilcox real quick. He's going to tell us about the cancer benefit first.
Okay, let's
All right.
him on.
Guys, quiet. Hi, guys.
Guys, quiet.
We can't be quiet.
No, it's the kids here that are playing cards, Magic the Gathering. We got about 5 or 6 of them there.
I got it. I thought you were telling us to be quiet.
You know what shuts them up? In my house, which was the Italian, a wooden spoon.
No, I shut them up.
Okay.
Yeah, and she never beat him with that wooden spoon, guys. She just fed him.
Oh, my mom broke more than one wooden spoon over my ass.
Oh yeah, take my word for it. Yeah, my mom always got my attention. There was no doubt about it.
Hey,
so Rick,
guys,
I guess the cancer benefit's going to go off now, huh?
Oh, guys, we're full steam ahead. I went out to the field Sunday, was working with Dave to set up the scenario where we're going to have the flag stations and the staging and the registration, and we're going to be piping people through, and we're going to be rolling on this. I'm very happy with what's going on, and everybody come out. We're going to be killing it in 18 days.
18 days, yeah.
And one thing for you, Fred, dun, 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 dun. You're going to get shot in 18 days.
Yeah.
I want video of this.
Yeah, it'll happen, I'm sure. Last time we did this, last time Rick and I did this, I did a cancer benefit for a friend of both of ours, actually, a real good friend of Rick's, Frank. And
right.
Yeah.
And you did the Shelby benefit too, Chuck Hench's.
Yes, I did.
niece that
Yes, I
fell
did.
off the balcony.
Yeah,
We're
I did a
going
lot of
full-
benefits. Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
But
well,
you guys shot the crap out of me in that last one. That's what I was trying to get at.
that was the Shelby benefit.
Was that it?
But yeah, that was the Shelby benefit. But guess what, Fred? We're going to
I'm
try
listening.
and double it this time.
You mean double the shots at him?
Well, I got to tell you, I got a suit. I'm going
Exactly.
to look like the Michelin Man out there.
Yeah, and bring a nice clean garbage can lid, so when you go home you can enamel it and stuff, and then you can put it in your living room. I got shot.
I do. Actually, what I did is I got a garbage can cover and I'm painting a picture of you on it because I figure people will shoot at the can more than me then.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm telling you, I'm on it. I'm on
You
it.
are definitely
That's
on
right. That's right.
If that works, Fred, that's fine. I'll tell them to shoot at your head, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, all we want to do is raise some money. And now, Rick,
Exactly.
there's going to be a terrific raffle also.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And
And
tell people, how much are the tickets?
They're going to be $1 for each raffle ticket. You can buy as many as you want. We would appreciate people with cash as far as the raffle tickets and the celebrity shoot, because it's going to be harder to manage cards, as we go through. So please bring a lot of money, honey. And we will have, I believe, card service available for it if you're going to buy like $100 worth or whatever. But we would prefer cash for that and for the celebrity and the target shoot. The target shoot's going to be, and the celebrity shoot are going to be $5 for 20 rounds. And you can use that ticket in either event. Either if you want to do the target shoot, you'll be doing that, and you can turn the tickets over, or if you're doing the celebrity shoot, the same ticket works for that.
How's the target shoot work, Rick?
The target shoot is going to be a number of targets that you have to hit for points. The further away, the smaller the target, the higher the score. So you can shoot all the one pointers in front, and hopefully you'll get something. But the guys that are going to be hitting the 10 pointers in the very back, we're talking 30 yards or more.
Those are the first strike guys.
30 yards.
Well, no, we're not allowing any first strikes to shoot in the event. I won't allow that, because to me, that's unfair to the people that are shooting other guns. So, on the mag players, they're going to have to buy the 20 balls from us anyway. So there won't be any first strikes. If you want to use a mag gun, we will be giving you the paint. You will pay the ticket. You'll hand the ticket to the person. They will give you the 20 rounds as you're in line, and then you'll load that into your marker or into your mags as you go, and then you'll come up and you'll shoot that way.
Okay, so when you buy the tickets, you can use the ticket for either or then, the celebrity shoot or the target shoot, right?
Exactly, because both of them are 20 rounds. You'll be both, either event, you'll be shooting 20 rounds in the target shoot or 20 rounds in the celebrity shoot. And both of them will be the same ticket. So you can use them either way. So if you don't get to use all your tickets on the celebrity shoot, the target shoot will be open after the celebrity shoot so that you can try that.
Very good. Give us a quick rundown on the prize you got, because I know you got tons of prizes.
How many do you want me to mention? I still have more coming in also.
Oh, do you?
We've got thing coming in from this group. Can you guys see this? Where am I at?
Yeah, if you go up down.
Kraken Crew, they'll be donating something in the near future.
Okay.
I have something coming in from a couple other major sources. Dave Baines, through his connections, are donating a bunch of stuff too that I'm still getting together, and I'll be putting that out before the event comes on, so everybody will know what I am shocked, Fred. The people the kindness that people have showed and reached out and given stuff, you know.
I'm donating him.
Yeah, I donate him. But anyway,
You guys are killing me.
hey, I gotta insert something. You had a
Shoot.
Derek Ling story when you
Yep.
first opened up.
That's
Derek
right.
and I-
Remember Derek, don't you?
Yeah, Derek and I were good buddies. I got a person here that's trying to become part of the camera.
Cool, no
I'm
problem.
kidding. Derek and I were good buddies. We were in Nashville in '91, I believe it was, when we were playing, and we went out partying. We went to a restaurant. We ate at the restaurant. We started hitting clubs, and we went to this one club. And as you know, Fred, Derek's family owned tailors. They were major clothes
Yeah.
people.
Yes, that's
And imported suits and stuff like that to the U.S. So Derek's wearing this real nice, like shark skin suit and a tie and stuff. And I'm wearing a T-shirt and jeans. And we go to this one club and they go, well, you have to have a collar or a tie to get into this place. So Derek takes off his tie and hands it to me. And I put the tie on and the bouncer go, yeah, I guess that's good enough. You guys can go in.
Wow.
Yeah, Derek was a terrific guy. I enjoyed him very much. He played on Constant Pursuit for a few years, and he was a hell of a teammate. So, and a hell of a tennis player too.
Yeah,
You know?
we're still in contact. Also, I talked to him recently. He wanted to come over for the benefit, but they're not letting people out of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I just talked to him last night or the night before. We talked for about an hour,
Right.
hour and a half.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
great.
he's a great guy.
He is.
All right, Rick. Well, you know what, buddy? I guess it's a go. We'll have you on again next week, and you can give us any updates.
Okay, then I'll have paint prices for everybody, and
Okay.
we'll have that set for them. Let them know what they're going to need for that.
Yeah. What we have the site on Flagpole Productions and on Freddy the Ref, but go ahead and shoot it out real quick.
Which site?
Yours,
you
Your
can-
site.
www.worldwidepaintballcancerbenefit.com. And guys, let me get this up right. This also, for the first at least 150 people, they will get this with their registration, free registration. So guys, this is a patch that was sent by Ryan Sexton from Brigade. They're one of our sponsors, and it's a nice rubber patch, and it has the Velcro and stuff so that you can use it. You can put it on a shirt, you can put it on a hat or whatever. But
You
we
better
will
save
be.
one of those for me.
Oh, yeah. Have you registered yet?
No, I'm not gonna register until I get there.
Okay. Well, you better be one of the first 160. No,
You better
I'll
save me
save.
one.
I'll save you one.
I'm gonna let you guys shoot the crap on me. I should at least get a patch.
Well, you'll get one.
I know.
I'm just riding you about it.
Oh, not you, Rick. You would never tease me.
Oh no, you're my favorite. No, I won't say that.
Yeah, I know. I know. All right, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll tune into you again. I mean, we're going to have you back on again next week, and you can give us any updates that's going on.
And tell Grandpa Kevin when he comes on, he can still sneak. He can still sneak in through Nevada. We've been talking about it. He can sneak in through Nevada, and he won't have to worry about New York.
Well, I'll tell him. See what happens.
He'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sure he will. All right, Rick. We have a good evening, buddy, and right on for coming in and tell us about it tonight. We look forward to talking to you next week, and definitely look forward on the 19th of September to have one hell of a day, a good day for cancer benefit. Right?
Yeah, and we're going to have fun, and we're going to shoot Fred.
Right on, Rick. We have a good evening, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Tell
Good
Lori
luck,
we
sir.
said hi.
I will.
All right.
Bye.
All right. All right, everybody. That was Mr. Rick Wilcox. He's kind of spearheaded this cancer benefit for quite a while.
Quite a while.
Guy's been working on it for, well, I think he started a year ago from May. if I'm not mistaken. So he's
Yeah, he
been
did
on
start a
it.
long time ago. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And he talked to me about it a long time ago, and I was just like, wow, let's get this thing going. And it takes a while to do something like this, and he's been at it for a while.
Well, the big thing was the damn virus. If it
Yeah.
wasn't for the virus, this thing would have already fired off,
Yeah.
and absolutely, and that's like the North-South game. I mean, I just cannot wait to do the North-South game. Rich Telford's the one that set that up, and that is going to be just
North South. That sounds familiar. Wasn't that the?
I knew you would like that. Isn't that at West Coast Adventure?
West Coast Adventure Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that when the very first time you stepped foot on the field again?
That is. We'll get that story in a second.
In about 200 years.
Yeah, it was 187. Come
Yeah.
on, don't make me look old. Yeah, real quick. The cancer benefit is at the Capital Edge Paintball Park.
Correct.
That's Dave Bain's place.
Big Dave Baines, yes.
Big Dave Baines. And Dave is a hell of a guy. He works really hard for the sport. He has a couple good teams, and his field is phenomenal. So
Speaking of fields, I don't mean to cut you off, but
good.
I have somebody else that is going to be opening up a field.
You're breaking in a new tongue or what?
I'm breaking in a new tongue.
Okay.
He is an old friend of mine, and when I mean old, I mean this guy's ancient. His beard is down to here. Okay?
So if he's older than me, bring him on.
I'm bringing him on for the first time ever. Jake from NorCal.
All right.
Fred, Jake.
How you doing, Jake?
Fantastic. How about you, Fred?
I'm doing real good, man. I'm actually looking forward to, after I get him off to Florida, coming up and doing a show live from your place.
I'm looking forward to getting him off to Florida too.
Yeah. Well, not just us. I mean, there's a half a state waiting to get him out of here. And a whole state that don't want him. But he's going in. Yeah.
So also I got James Strutton here with Fatal Scenarios.
How you doing, man?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good. So I hear you got a field, buddy.
We do. Purchased Combat Zone yesterday. Combat Zone is in Orville. And Orville, it's not at the end of the world, but you can see it from there.
Yeah.
But that's the only bad thing about the field. It's a fantastic field. The layout is awesome. It has like a fuselage from a Chinook helicopter, a truck with like a rocket launcher on it, a bunch of military vehicles, woods, airball, grass all on the entire field. Even the airball field has watered grass all year long, right on the Feather River in Orville. We bought it yesterday. This weekend, we're going to be open up, having a special deal. $55 gets you entry, air, and a case of paint on Saturday. Same thing on Sunday, same thing on Monday. But if you come the second day, if you come, say, Saturday and then Sunday, it's $45. And you still get a case of paint, all-day air, all-day admission. We're doing a bunch of raffles, a bunch of giveaways, all kinds of stuff. Plus, speaking of raffles, we're going to donate 5 packs of 2 field fees to the cancer benefit.
Oh, terrific.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be at the cancer benefit, right?
I'm going to do my best to be there. I'm so busy. One of us will 99% be there.
Okay, terrific. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your store too, because after Freddy goes, I want to come up to your store and do a live show from there.
Awesome. That'd be great. It's here in Rockland, California. Safeway is right across the street from us. Most people will say that we're across the street from them, but they're across the street from us. Predator Paintball started out as Predator Marketing back in like 1989 with O. Pollock. I think his dad started it, and he had it for years, sold it to Bob Moon, who ran it for several years. He sold it to another guy who sold it to my brother about 2.5 years ago. And then in June, I bought it for my brother. So Predator Paintball has been serving Sacramento since 1989.
Wow.
So it's
I remember O. Pollock. He actually played on my team, Constant Pursuit, back in the day. And his father, Ed, they had Paintball Sam's up there in Sacramento.
Yep. O. Pollock was the player's pro. So he's old school. People like us know who he is. Younger guy. He's been out of the game. That'd be great to get him back in.
He's been out for a while. We all kind of faded out for a while, Jake, and then just kind of drifted back in. Him and Kiko, they're the ones that actually got me back in. And
Kiko fades in and out, not just a paintball. He just kind of fades in and out of life.
Yeah.
Me?
Kiko, not Freddy.
Oh, Kiko, yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, well, I got to tell you, I'm really looking forward. Freddie talks. I mean, he talks about you all the time. I've met your brother.
Lies.
Yeah, I met his brother, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, your brother's. Yeah, he was a great guy. When I met your brother was actually the first time that I came back and played paintball in 20 years.
Yep.
And I met him, just a hell of a nice guy. But everybody talks about you. They go, Freddie, you're going to love Jake when you meet him. He's a terrific guy.
Yeah, the funny thing, Jake is such a classy guy. When Jake is playing paintball and he gets a phone call in the middle of the field, Jake will answer the phone while shooting at people. And I have video evidence of this. Yep. I'm filming Jake, and Jake gets the phone. Hi, Dad. Oh, I'm just out in the field playing paintball. So how's things back at home? It's like, what?
And classy as hell, Jake.
Thank you. You know who you saw? Who else was there at that bunker?
Oh, who?
Little Max.
Oh, Max.
That was Max.
Yeah.
Max was this kid. He's like 12 years old, and he would go out there. He had every $1,500 gun you could imagine. He'd go out there sometimes with a squeegee or a stick and like crawl up and try to tag people out. He was a good kid. I hadn't seen him in like 4 years. He's probably got a birthday.
Yeah, he's rich. His family's rich. They got money.
Yeah. Well, Jake, you're going to want to watch in a little while. We're having a guy. His name is Kenny Stewart from Kentucky, and he has a Tipman collection you're not going to believe.
It looks like a damn store.
I mean, it looks like a store. And I understand that you and your brother, you guys got quite a bit of old stuff too.
We do. It's mostly my brothers. Yeah. I mean, we had a barn find kind of deal. A lady was going to throw bunch of paintball stuff away, and I got a phone call at North versus South about 3 or 4 years ago from a guy, and he's like, I don't know anything about this stuff. Can you help me out? And then he sent me some pictures. I was like, do not get rid of that stuff. My brother, Ben, will tell you exactly what it's worth so you don't get ripped off. Went down there, made a trade, got all of it. So Larry Heath, a guy you know well, it was apparently his old stuff.
Really?
Can you do me a favor and grab that KP rifle? James is going to grab a KP rifle that came from that was literally brand new in the box.
Wow.
It's the most pristine looking KP rifle I've ever seen.
I think your brother got an old OFG official Fred gear that I signed for the store.
And it's hanging out at Paintball down in Vacaville. Mark Gong said that he thinks there were 12 of them made. Yeah, this right here. This thing.
I actually had one of those.
Yep. The plastic nuts are still on it.
Wow.
I
actually had one of them, guys.
Sticker here, your warning sticker.
I think it looks brand new.
Yeah, the barrel rub. You can't see it because it's really not there. I don't know if it's ever been pumped more than 5 or 10 times.
Wow.
I guarantee you it's never been played with.
I'm looking at Kenny right now. Kenny's holding up. Kenny, nod your head. Is that it's the same rifle? Yeah, it's the same rifle.
Same one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to like that. Yeah, well, Jake, I got to tell you, I can't wait to come up to your place, buddy.
Well, let James talk about fatal scenarios because this is one of the big things that he brings. He runs a scenario group that's getting geared up and rolling, and we're going to have a bunch of events. Hopefully, in the next couple months, going to have a big game.
Go ahead, shoot.
I do fatal scenarios, and what we do is we do the crazy games. And when I say crazy, one of my favorite events is called Lunatics. We played as two sides. One side is the doctors, the other side is the lunatics of the asylum. At one point, one of the events I had, exactly. At one of the events, I had purchased a whole bunch of women's old nightgowns for old ladies, right? We had about 50 people running around in nightgowns, while the other side was a bunch of doctor scrubs and face masks and the head nets, It's amazing. That event was great. We actually had a group of about 20 folks from one of the local, from Chico come out. So one of the frats came out and they did one of their parties out there. So these guys never played paintball in their life. Next thing I know, I have all these jock guys running around in full nightgowns, right? Straight about being insane and asking stuff. At one point, I've got this guy crawling around on his hands and knees in a circle, barking like a dog. And this is, of course, all for points, right? And if points is how you win the paintball, this is what we do, right? So yeah, scenarios. We do that. We do something called Loot Quest, where we bury a bunch of stuff that we've spray painted and attach numbers and point values to across the paintball field. And people are out there with shovels digging up treasure while they're in gunfights.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it sounds like Ballistic Ben's Game of Games.
Yep.
It's like
we're all family.
It's like a long game of games.
Yeah. Wow,
like 2 days.
Very cool.
This is a new Game of Games shirt. This
There
is the
you
new we had yesterday, Sunday, and
Oh God!
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, nice.
I
it's
love
either
it.
or Richard Dreyfuss. I'm not really sure, but
I love the shirt.
So yeah, we're looking to have 3 or 4 games coming up a year. Most of them will be out at Combat Zone. Camping, we do it all weekend long. Saturday and Sunday. We usually do night games on Saturday. We usually do some sort of a pump tournament or a pistol tournament or time trials or something. We have a lot of fun out there. Barbecue, food, people, good
Very
family.
cool. Well, you know what? We're going to have you guys on again in the next couple of weeks. You know, the closer you get to one of your scenario games, get in touch with me and let me know.
Absolutely.
And I will put you on so you can help promote it when you have some exact dates.
Yeah.
And, one more time, Jake, shout out your paintball field. We'd like, people drive down to Satcon Village from here, so I'm sure they can drive to Oroville.
Yeah, it's Combat Zone Paintball, 4444 Pacific Heights Road. And if you're going into Oroville on 70 and you look to the left, and if you miss it, don't even stop by. Just keep going somewhere else. You're not going to be able to fill out a waiver. So just keep driving, go to Sonic, turn around, come back, hit me in the from Chick-fil-A or Sonic.
Sounds good. Well, yeah.
Open right now.
Yeah, well, we're gonna we'll put it on the site. We'll put it on our sites for you. So that people can check it out. And this weekend I can't come up there. We're just too busy. I'm trying to get rid of him, so so we're kind of busy this weekend. But I will definitely make it up there, and I definitely want to come up and do a show from your store.
Sure, absolutely.
Sound good?
Sounds great.
And the scenario games, when you get some dates, let me know, and we'll not only put it on a site for you, I'll pop you up. You guys can come back on the show and talk about it. Tell us what kind it's going to be and the exact dates and what's going on.
Sounds great. We definitely appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Hey, Freddy.
What?
Good seeing you both again.
Again with the hand.
Yeah.
Again with the freaking hand.
Yeah.
By the way, if you go to his field, cover your hands because he likes shooting people
Hey.
in the hands.
Let me tell you, though, he's the only guy that has waved to you with all 5 fingers.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's been brutal. You guys have a good evening. See, that's the normal wave. You know what? That's the last thing he sees when he pulls off the highway, too.
That one? I won't do the other one, buddy. Also, at our event, I talked to Freddy. I'm donating $2 from every paid admission this week to Freddy's moving expenses.
Right on, man.
Thank you.
Very cool. Very cool.
And,
hey, guys.
Anything to get rid of him.
Yeah, I appreciate you jumping in. Kind of hang on if you guys watch for a little bit, because wait till you see this guy's museum. Him and William Bailey, you put these guys 2 together, and I mean, it's just amazing the stuff that these guys have. It'll just blow you away. So again, Jake and James, thank you very much for coming on tonight. I will have you on again for sure. Whenever you guys get your stuff together and you got some dates for your scenario games, get a hold of me and I'll put you on. We'll talk about it.
Sounds great.
All right. Guys, have a good evening, man.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
You're right. Jake, hell of a guy.
He is a hell of a guy.
I've heard a lot about this. I met his brother. I think his brother's a hell of a guy, too. But Freddie's always like, oh, you're going to wait till you see Jake. Oh, you're going to love Jake.
Jake, Jake, Ben, Bobby, Joseph, all of them. They're great people. They really are.
Yep. Yeah, I can't wait to go up there, and I wish you can still be around so we could go up to the store and do a show. That'd be cool as hell. So, but it is what it is. I gotta go home.
Mommy wants me home.
Yeah, I know she does. Yeah, between them and the IRS.
You don't come. You started with that.
All right. Without further ado, because we're running a little bit long here,
as always,
we've got some great guys we're going to bring on here. We just had a couple great guys on, and Rick too. Rick's a good guy. Now we are going to bring up Mr. William Bailey. We're going to start with him.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Bill?
Good. I just got off the phone with Tim Schloss, and
Nice.
he just spent 6 days and he cleared 35 more acres around that lake of his.
Yeah, he sent me a picture the other day of the guys out there doing the chopping and stuff like that. Then he calls me up. He goes, "Oh, Freddy, oh, it's so great, man! I spent $10,000 and they're clearing everything." I go, relax, here, buddy.
Well, I thought that was awesome. When we were up there, we seen it all, but it hadn't, that part hadn't been cleared. So that's 35 acres. That's a lot of field.
Wow.
So
Yeah, it is.
That's the joke.
Yeah, well, he's got 100 field. He's got 100 acres there. So
yeah, so he's taking it serious for your East versus West game. So
yep, yes, he is.
So he's getting it ready.
All right, you know what, everybody out there, Bill took and he turned me on to a guy called Kenny Stewart. Kenny has another museum, just like Bill has. These guys got museums; they're so cool. Anyhow, he's got another museum, a Tippmann Museum in Kentucky, and we're going to bring Kenny on right now.
I have something for your museum.
Hello.
Kenny Stewart, how you doing, buddy?
How are you guys doing?
We're doing real good.
God, look at all those Tippmanns.
Yeah, I know that. That's amazing. Yeah.
I'll just get out of the way.
That looks great. It really does.
Wow.
Hey, I'm so glad that Bill turned this on to you, because Bill, you've seen all of Bill's stuff, didn't you?
I'm working on it. I haven't seen it all yet.
Oh man, he's got some serious stuff. Believe me.
Yeah.
And then so do you. So you two guys together, you guys could have a brick and mortar museum by yourself.
Yeah, I contacted him to see if he would want to come up to the Monte Casino game and put some stuff in the museum there. And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "What do you want me to bring?" I was like, "I don't know." And then he sent me a list, and it was like Christmas. I was like, "Holy shit!" There was everything on there. I was like, "This."
Your thing is like a traveling thing too, or?
I have a brick and mortar here. It's just more of a hobby, but I have about a 750 square foot building here that I keep all the collection in.
Wow!
And then I can travel whenever Bill wants.
How long have you been collecting? When did you start?
I probably started collecting and not selling and stuff probably around 2004.
Wow! So how many markers do you think you have?
Behind me here, I've got probably 150 on display and probably another 50 random guns in storage here.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah,
that's so you're really into the Tippmann ones, though, right?
Yeah, Tippmann is by far my favorite series of markers, and made in America. And right up the road from me here is Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I used to visit the factory kind of frequently. They started to know me on a first name basis, which could be good or bad. But I've just started to collect everything that I can find that's older. So I have from the SMG series all the way up to the crossovers.
Wow.
So Christopher here wants to know, what's the most expensive one?
Christopher Sadler. Yeah.
Probably currently the SMG 68 has got a high value on it right now. I think it's going for about a little over $1,000 right now. So that's probably the best investment I have here.
Wow. I mean, my first marker was an A5 that made it look like an M16. So
yeah,
and I love that thing.
How much a rubber band?
How much are the 68 caliber clips?
Oh shoot, they're like $5 a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you lose them so easily.
Yeah, and that's without paint.
Yeah.
The little plastic clips.
Uh-huh. 5 rounds. So,
Yep.
Yeah, I remember when those first came out. I think the gun held four of those, 4 clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would go out and I'd play with these kids. Got them, and when they got them, they were just, oh my God, I got a machine gun. I'm going to tear them up. Well, I would just walk up and stand up, far enough where they couldn't hit me, and they would just shoot everything out. And then you could just walk up and shoot them. I said, guys, you should always leave one clip in that marker.
Yeah. Interesting enough, when they first made the clips, they were all black, and people were losing them so much and were complaining about losing them. They had to change the color to the current orange.
They're orange. Yeah. Absolutely right. Wow. So you've been collecting for a lot of years then, huh?
Yeah. Sadly, I didn't get to see any of this stuff new, but most of it. But it's still pretty cool to find, and it's all still working, and it's nice to keep it up and working and showing younger generations what older generations had to go through to play paintball.
There you go. Well, have you ever met Dennis Tipman?
I met Junior,
Junior?
a couple times at the factory. I've never met Senior.
Now, yeah, Senior, he's a hell of a guy. Let me tell you. Matter of fact, he put up part of the money when I did my show at MGM Disney down there. He was one of the sponsors for it. So,
oh wow, great.
Yeah, he was. He's a heck of a guy. He really, really is. And I know Junior. You know, Junior was big into it then because I actually had Junior on Constant Pursuit. He played on the team, on my team when we did that show. So yeah, and that's how I got that marker, the Tipman marker that was used on the show. And then after the show, I put it in the case. Even the case looks brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you did. You did see it, huh?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to Zach? You jump off?
He's right there.
Bring him on.
Well, you
Oh
didn't
my
say
God.
nothing.
Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry. You know what?
Zach, he's the one who sits and tells me who to bring on and who not.
Okay. And he's
I was
right.
wondering
He's right.
what the hell.
Zach, Zach, I apologize.
He's
You
getting
know what he did? Is he had you down low so I couldn't see you. That's how he makes me look dumb. Yeah.
And you know what? I had to wear the Air America Factory Team jersey because it was Dan's birthday.
Right.
And in honor of Freddy the Ref, I brought my co-host.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I should go get mine.
Oh yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
On that cue, I'm going to do. Oh, here we go. He's going to screw up all our lighting because he's too big to get around anything.
We're gathering up the baby Yodas.
Oh no.
Zach, you know Kenny and Bill?
I know Bill, but I don't know Kenny. And Kenny, you should come to my game at Fort Knox, Marvel versus DC. It's in Indiana.
Not too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going for a 3-year winning streak against Mad Frog.
Oh,
Bill, a game there in Indiana?
Do what?
Weren't you just at a game in Indiana?
Yeah, it was at Sherwood Forest, the super game.
Okay.
And but I was at the museum, so I didn't get to see really who all was there. Oh God, bunch of damn gremlins!
There you go.
Oh, look at the smile on this guy's face.
I know. He's like another Star Wars fan.
He's going on the plane with me.
Hey, but you know what? Zach's doesn't have all the finger marks on it like this one has because he sleeps with his.
It's abused.
So Zach, tell us. We were going to have Zach on last week, but he got an eye infection. How's your eye, buddy?
Yeah, I put my face in goldenrod, and it was bad.
So obviously you're feeling better, huh?
Yes, I'm feeling much better. I have drugs now.
Tell us a little bit about your paintball career there, pal.
I started playing paintball in 1999, where I bought my Vulcan 5000 from Walmart. Bill gave me one. I'm so happy to Bill because I wanted one back, and I bought it because I had no friends, and I thought the neighbor kid who played paintball would like someone to shoot at. He did. I promptly got out of paintball after that game, but a bunch of kids from the school saw me with welts and decided to teach me the actual way of the sport instead of just shoot the new kid. Let's make him hate this.
What were they using?
Oh gosh, that was when everybody tried to get me to start shooting shockers.
Shockers.
and I bought an Automag. I went from the Vulcan to a Spider to a Z-Gripped RT.
Oh shit!
Wow.
And the field that I played at only had CO2, so I quickly traded straight up the Z-Gripped RT for a Smart Mag. And I think I've been shooting Automags almost exclusively ever since.
Yeah, that was mine. I mean, I've had a lot of manufacturers. I've got all kinds of them that they've sent me, but the Mag is the one that I've shopped for a lot of years. This is actually the one. This one, and I got another one at the house. But this one right here is the last one that I played any tournaments with. And then this guy here behind Baby Yoda. This guy here, yeah. This is a number 13 Mag, and it's the #1 air system, and it's never been shot.
Wow.
Yeah, Tom K gave me the marker, and Danny gave me it's a Fred Schultz #1, the mini bottle series. So I've never been shot. I just keep this baby hanging out here.
I'm still trying to find a decent regulator to fit in my Fred Schultz cradle.
Oh, you got a cradle?
Yes, I do. I don't know who gave it to me, but it was part of the museum, and somebody's just like, here, give this to Zach. He likes old stuff.
Well, Dan Colby, you know Dan, right?
Oh, yeah, me and Dan are great friends.
Cool. Yeah, anyhow, Danny, I was just talking to him the other day, and that's what he was telling me. He goes, Freddie, I got 2 of the old cradles. He goes, that's all I got left. And he goes, I had some guy on eBay was trying to get a hold of Danny to get one of the cradles for somebody. That wasn't you, huh?
No, I think this was Living Legends 7, because I had talked Paul Dagnito into bringing back the paintball museum for Living Legends.
Uh-huh.
And so me and all the guys from Automags Online all brought old markers out to Living Legends to display at the museum. And then the next year it became a little bigger, and I wasn't able to do stuff with it. And then the next year it became so big, I ended up just telling Ralph to take everything and do with it what he could.
Yeah, well, that's like Kenny and Bill. They've got so much stuff. These guys. You think you're sitting in a store.
I know. Yeah. It's incredible.
I was just rooting around, and I found the only mag I have here in the shop, but in the museum. But it's nothing special, but I had to chime in with that.
The trigger frame is in one piece. It's something special.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I had Tom make 50 of them for me. It's got the feed coming straight up. I've got that at home, and there was only 50 of those I think ever made to start with. Yeah, and I've still got one of those at the house yet too. So, Kenny, tell us a little bit. Do you play paintball a lot?
I used to play quite a bit in the early 2000s. I started out in speedball and went up to the Chicago Open and then ended up at World Cup in 2003 and 2004. And I decided I like scenarios and playing wooden ball, and Tippmann's a lot better. So I kind of shifted over to that, and now I just play. I started a family, so I get to play a couple times a year now.
Got it. Yeah. Well, we're working. I don't know if you know. Well, Kevin's on there. Bring Kevin on.
I don't know where he went.
Yeah, you probably put him down below.
No, he's right here. Look.
Same damn thing that you did to Zach.
No.
Kevin!
What up, everybody? What's happening, Zach?
What's up, Kevin?
Good to see you, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah, you won't come to my game.
Wow, dude. I'm not
Damn,
I told you. It wasn't that I won't come to your game. I'm not playing on DC.
Oh. I
Bill.
didn't have a choice on that.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, Freddie and Freddie?
How you doing, buddy? Hey,
Kenny, I don't know you, but what's up anyway?
Yeah. Did you check out all the markers he's got on the wall back there?
Oh yeah. I probably had every one of those one time in my life.
Watch this. Look at him spin it.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at that.
That reminds me of. If you remember the movie Tremors,
Yeah.
And they went into the
Yes.
That's what that looks like. They're the basement in Trevor's.
We just need a mounted grabber on one wall.
Yeah. Graboid.
Yeah, graboid. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, they come up out of the ground. I love them
Oh,
shows,
shit.
especially the first one.
Oh.
So, Kevin, what's new, buddy?
Well, a lot's new, man. I mean, I had a real exciting weekend this weekend, you know.
Yeah.
I know you know what happened, Fred, you know. I mean, I did that the first episode or part of the first episode of the reality show that Fox Nation's going to do on our team. So we shot that on Sunday.
Cool.
It really went well. So, you know, pretty soon we'll be like Duck Dynasty, you know.
There you go.
Or Ice Road Truckers. Hopefully they'll pick it up. They'll pick it up and we'll be on every week. The bunch of retards from New York.
I am so happy I don't have TV.
I'm pretty happy. You want to tell them a little bit about it, Kevin?
Well, I was approached by Fox Nation to do. I'd actually been working on it for a few years, but they were, I guess, desperate for content, so they came back to me and asked me if I wanted to do a show on Fox Nation about paintball. And at first, they wanted it to be about me, and I was like, "No, man, you know, there's no story behind me." But what I told them was to make it about the team, you know, and how we. How we could show America, the regular public, the commitment and the level of play that obviously goes into playing at the highest levels of paintball. And they agreed to come out, and they're shooting our practices. They're shooting, our backgrounds as far as our family lives, and they're going to follow us to Chicago and shoot us at the ICPL 10-man there, Renix Field in Badlands, October 4th, 1st through 4th. So. If it goes well and the mucky mucks at the network like it, we're gonna be on a reality show every single week. So hopefully we'll get signed to a season, and it's gonna be great.
So come on, Kevin, you're coming to Chicago when I'm leaving Chicago for Endless Legends?
Dude, I can't. You got to talk to Rennick about changing his dates. What am I gonna tell you?
Yeah, I'm actually coming back for that one too, to Rennick's Field.
You are gonna come out for that? You're going to come?
Yeah.
Excellent, Freddie. And I'll definitely have you involved in the show. That's for sure.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah. I should be out of the show by then.
Yeah, they're going to follow us throughout our entire process. The planning, field walking. We're all mic'd up, so they're getting like every dumbass thing we say, and then they're gonna obviously film our games. So. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. It's how I love it when it goes on TV because it reaches millions. The podcasts are cool. We reach a lot of people. Actually, we're reaching a lot of people now. Yeah. But it's hard to reach millions all in one shot. And that's what was so good about the shows that I did in the past is they just reached people that don't play paintball. But, we're just interested on what the hell is going on, and they'd watch it. And then, because after we did the show, I got calls all across the U.S., people calling me up going, "Oh, man, you can't believe the newbies coming out and trying out paintball." So, it's and it was in a positive light. That's why I wanted to do it at MGM Disney. So
the way we're doing it is going to be educational as well as entertaining, I hope. Because, these producers and the film crew and all the audio people came out and they had all played paintball. Most of them had played paintball before, but they played a birthday party, a bachelor party, or maybe some wreck-it skirmish or what have you. That's all they knew. So they really never knew that there was another level, another competitive level of the game of paintball. And it was funny because when they came in the morning and they did the filming, they really had no idea what we were doing. But they filmed all of our planning before we played, our conversations after we played about what we did wrong, what we did right, what we had to adjust. And we went out and played again, and we played maybe 7 or 8 games during the day. And they said, this is exactly what we need for television because they came in the morning knowing nothing about paintball. But at the end of the day, when they left, they said they could actually watch this game now and understand it.
Yeah.
You know, because I gave them our code lists, and I mean, we went over every little detail of what we do, and they were just shocked,
Right.
and they had played before. Some of them had played before, they just didn't realize it. So they basically they were the premise of the show is we're a bunch of regular guys during the week. So like I said to them also, we're like Clark Kent during the week, and we're Superman on the weekends, and that's pretty much what they got out of it. That we all come together. Bunch of guys from different walks of life, have families. We all.
There. That's the ticket to show people, the guys that play paintball actually have other lives. It isn't just paintball. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they're
sure. There's everybody had a different occupation.
Just remember us.
Yep, that's exactly what they they learn.
Big, Kevin. When you get famous.
Yeah. Look, Freddy's going to tell you, and I'm going to say this for everybody out there. If I had $1 for every deal like this I was involved with that never left the can.
What do you mean for when he's famous? I'm on the show for Kevin.
Oh, shit.
Click him off.
Kathy Alvarez says it's a good thing they didn't film you 30 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's one of the things. They're like, you're 61 years old and you do this. I'm like, I've been doing it for 37 years.
Wilcox is about 120, and he's still doing it. So
yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
we can't all be Rick Wilcox.
Yeah, I watched somebody give Kevin an interview at Living Legends when he was inducted in the Paintball Hall of Fame, and it was the funniest thing because he goes, and we have on camera right now, and he turns to Kevin, grabs Kevin's shirt, smooths out where it says Kevin across his chest, and goes, Kevin.
Who did that?
How many times
was that? Was that you?
I don't remember who it was, but I visibly
remember that.
You like looking at me and going, "Oh God, what did I get myself into?"
Yeah, because you didn't know who I was. Was that at Dave Massey's field?
Yes, it was. And somebody wanted to interview you because you were in the Paintball Hall of Fame, but he couldn't remember who your name is, so he had to smooth out your shirt to read it during the interview.
Yeah. Who was that? Did that, man? I remember that.
I don't remember, but you looked at me and you just went, really?
I love it. Well, Kevin, I think it's a great thing. I'm extremely happy for you. I really, really am. I appreciate you getting me involved in it too. I appreciate that an awful lot. So we'll see kind of how it folds out. I'm hoping it works for you guys. I'm hoping that they just jump all over it and make it a series. Take each individual one of you guys and sit and show what you do when you're not playing paintball. So
that's what they're doing.
An aspect of it.
They're going to actually come out and probably film our home lives and, follow us around. And, we'll see how it goes, Fred. It's a work in progress and hopefully it'll be successful. I mean, I look forward to, introducing the world to my friends and what paintball's been to, what's meant to me for the last 37 years.
Right. Exactly. Well, I know how hard it is to get stuff on, and that. The easy thing was the MTV show, and the only reason I got that on was because of the other ESPN show, But the ESPN show, it took like 9-10 months to get that on.
Fred, this is 5 years. 5 years this took.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, it's the only good thing that I can think of that's come out of COVID, because the main reason they came to me is because they're desperate for content.
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple of things going too, but I'm not even trying for anything this year. Everything I'm trying to set up now is going to be for next year. So hopefully this damn virus will be over with, and then I can just kind of breeze right through all of this stuff, But anything to make paintball look better. Period. That's the whole ticket.
Well, I don't know if we're doing that, because I mean, every other word out of us New Yorkers is, fuck.
Oh, we know how that works. Yeah.
It's like, I think it's going to be like 13. They're going to think it's 13 guys with Tourette's.
19.
There you go.
Zach and Kenny, that was last week. That was last week. Kevin couldn't hear us, right?
That was
And
great.
he didn't think we could. He didn't think that we could hear him, and he kept going. 19. It's the 19th. 19.
I was having trouble with my internet, so I thought we froze up again.
Yeah.
Kevin, you just have to remember, if you take it out, the volume knob is on the back, and then you put it back in.
Oh, man, that was right up there.
Zach, I liked you at one time, buddy.
You're already not coming to my game. I got nothing to lose.
I honestly have no time. I have no time. Plus, I'm not even going to probably make it to Rick Wilcox's cancer benefit because we'll be shooting on that day, So
Yeah.
He's famous now, so
I'm going to shoot live from there. So I'll probably have your phone with you, and I'll see if I can't link up with you when you're there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and this way we could talk to each other. You'd be at your practice being filmed, and I'll be filming at the cancer benefit.
I'll do it. We'll be doing the show on. I think we've got our next taping is the 13th, and then we're again on the 20th.
Right on. Yeah.
I can't wait for this show, because the next time you say you don't have time, I'm going to show you how they had to time condense you sitting on a sofa for 4 hours.
Dude, I'm not a scenario player. You know what I mean?
So what you're saying? So Fred just said that you are now the new Peggy Bundy.
Zach led me into it. Man.
I'm
Poor Kenny's
far
up
from
here going,
sitting on a
what the hell did
sofa.
I get involved with?
No, you get to see me yelling at my guys nonstop. The producers told me I was like John Gruden.
Oh, is that right? Hey, you yell all the time.
Yeah.
You yell when you're just talking to us.
All the time. It's amazing anybody plays for me.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, they can't understand what you're saying. You're always repeating yourself so many times.
19.
Like, what the hell did he say? How many people are out? 9.
Bunker. There's 50 bunker.
Kenny, this is like hockey, buddy. If you want to jump in, just put your elbows up and get in there.
Kenny, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
And the thing is, I'm glad, because normally they're dogging on me.
Well, that's because it gives us so much material.
Yoda.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
And I'm sitting in front of my Star Wars poster, too.
Oh, my
All
God.
my Star Wars posters and stuff are all packed up, ready to be transferred.
Well, this show just went off the rails. That's all.
You need a paintball room, Zach. You need a paintball room.
I don't have a paintball room. I have a laundry room filled with paintball guns.
That's
You
on
gotta
the
organize.
ceiling.
What was that, Bill?
That was the Soldiers of Paint movie that they did at Oklahoma D-Day back in 2007, 2008.
Oh, cool.
And they said I was cussing so much, most of my tape went on the floor because it was a PG-13 or whatever. So, oh well. I was almost famous.
You're famous, buddy. Come on.
They came to our house and they were here for a day or so. And they stayed the night, and I warned them I had 2 wild Mustangs that just roam around my place. And I said, don't mess with them because the one gets jealous. And I just happened to look out my back window, and he's sitting there feeding the friendly one a carrot. And I seen the mean one just making a beeline right to him. And I ran out the back door, and I grabbed him and pulled him to the side just as the hoof almost took out his high definition camera.
Whoa.
It almost took his head off, and he just turned and looked at me like, holy. I was like, yeah, that's close. Don't feed him carrots. Those horses were the greatest thing ever, because when we'd have open play, people would leave their paint and stuff in the backs of their trucks, and those horses would walk up there and start eating the paint out of the back of their truck.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good.
It was awesome. They're like, all right, I need some more paint. I'm like, yep. I guess
They had
I'll sell you another case.
When I was at that skirmish game back when we broke the first world record, back at skirmish field in Pittsburgh, they had a paintball eating contest at that one.
We used to do that.
Man, you should have seen this one guy this is back in the day too, so the paint was still a little nasty back then,
Oh,
This one guy put so much paint away. My jaw just dropped watching him eat paint. Yeah, and then he stands up afterwards. He goes, "I'm the winner," I'm just thinking, man, a winner or what?
We did it when we did our paint eating contest. Everybody had to take one ball at a time and break it in their mouth, and they weren't allowed any of it to leave their mouth. And we had some really bad puking,
swallowing.
They were trying to, and they would just start puking and start a chain reaction, and it was crazy. We finally had to stop doing it, because it was just too nasty.
Yeah, this definitely was. and I was involved in it too. So
I got half a case of paint in the other room. Anytime you're hungry, you let me know.
I dropped the pizza before I came here, man. So
did you see that footage of Bud working on that old rifle that Baki brought to his house? And Bud got it working. It took about 5 minutes, and he got the thing working. It hadn't been shot in over 25 years.
I remember. I think I saw that.
And Benji goes, shoot me with it. The only paint Bud had was the first run of his war paint that came out. That was 15, 17 years ago.
Yep.
And he pulled some out and shot him right in the stomach with it. And
from like 15 feet.
Yeah, it was it wasn't that far. And pain, the expression of pain went across Benji's face pretty good.
And then he's like, you got to sign it. So Bud signs it and then draws a big dick across the guy's chest.
There was
that sounds like his jammies.
One of the guys that plays the bagpipes that comes out to Monte Casino, he was pulling a prank on Bud, and they got this big pink dildo from somewhere. And he's sitting there trying to hide it in his hand, and I was standing next to Dan Colby, and his eyes got huge. And he turns and looks at me. He's like, "What the hell are them guys doing? I'll punch them in the fucking nose."
That's
something like that out of me. And Bud's sitting there, the guy just, hands it off to Bud, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he goes, "Will you sign it?" And Bud's like, "All right." He signed it. It was fun. I've got the video of Dan just freaking out when he's seen it. I'll send it to you. It's funny.
That sounds like Danny. Oh my God.
But he was like, "Yeah, if someone do that to me, I'll punch him in the nose."
That's definitely Dan.
Yep.
That is totally Colby.
Yeah,
That's all Dan Colby. Don't come near him with a rubber dick.
No, he don't want no part of that. He's like, "What the fuck is he doing? What the hell's this world coming to?" It was funny.
So, Kevin, you say they're shooting you again on the 13th?
Yeah, we're shooting again that's the next shoot is the 13th.
Okay. Very cool. When you do it, when you're out there, send me a picture of it.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will, Freddie.
Yeah, do that. That'd be cool. Right on. Well, guys, again, our hour show always runs long. I can't thank all of you guys enough for being on. First time, Kenny Stewart. Kenny, we're going to have you back again. Like I say, when you're with this group, this is the best group in the world, but you got to jump right in here. I gotta tell you,
when I first started, I'm normally behind the camera, because if you go to my YouTube channel, that's all. It's mostly me shooting other people. I don't hardly ever go in front of the camera. Now, my old partner Kiko, he would do all the interviews, because I don't really, I let them. Plus, he has the camera. He's doing this with it, and I'm like, you're gonna get people sick. So I hold the camera straight, and he does all the interviews. So I used to be quiet too. I used to when it was the three of us,
him and Kiko always talking and me just sitting there like this because I had no idea what to do.
Now I can't shut him up.
Yeah.
Period. I finally get him out of his shell and he goes crazy.
Now I'm leaving. Now,
Oh,
he used the force and knocked over Baby Yoda.
Hey, Kenny, how do people reach you if they want to check out your museum? Do you have it open for people or?
You can come to it for an appointment, but just go to our website, generalpaintball.com, and we'll be able to. You can find us there or like us on Facebook, and I do a lot of updates on Facebook. So,
Kenny, you get a chance, send us your site, and we'll put it up on our two
I believe
sites.
Rick, you sent me that, right?
I think I did.
Yeah, we'll put it up, and so anybody that wants to get a hold of you or just even check it out, they can check it out online.
Great, thank you.
See,
we appreciate very much having you on tonight, buddy.
you got too many
coming on.
You got too many friends with the last name of Bailey. I called Bill Rick Bailey, Bill Bailey. What the hell?
Won't
Enough
you
with
come
the
home,
Baileys.
Bill? Guys, you guys only deal with this for an hour.
I live right
But
down
it's
the
a
street
long hour.
When this shit's up.
He's moving.
I could say it's a short hour, but no, it's a long hour.
It's a long hour.
Oh.
This is what happens when Bill adds people to random groups.
You know what happens is he's only 4'3", so that's why Bill.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh,
Judge him by his size, you.
yeah.
That was a Star Wars.
Zach, I wish you weren't so damn boring.
No, he's not boring. No,
not at all.
First time I seen him out filming, he was wearing a pink tutu, and everybody's like looking at each other like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" It's like
I said on Facebook, "What can I do to get myself better seen on a field so I don't get shot?" And somebody said, "Wear a tutu." And my wife took it and put it on Facebook and said, "If we get this many likes, I'm making him a fucking tutu." And then I had to shoot Legends in a pink tutu.
And it was on, huh?
And they shot you up.
He wore it all day. It was
all weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I brought it down to Florida for Dreaded Legends, and I went through a briar patch, and I had to peel that thing off me like Velcro.
Well, Zach, you got some big games coming up, right?
Yes. Well, I have a MagFed event next weekend, or this weekend. I apologize. It's MagFed.
Hey, it's paintball. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta do.
The weekend after that, I am doing my game, Kevin. And then the next game I have after that is Endless Legends at OXCC Paintball. That's the first weekend in October.
Well, send us the link so we can put it on our sites for you.
The event, the Endless Legends, that's going to be the big one, and that's going to go to cpxevents.com. That has all the events or all the information on CPX events. I'm at every one except Hawaiian Legends because, damn, that's a plane ticket. Otherwise, my game is at Fort Knox, Indiana, September 12th and 13th.
Oh, we just lost all you guys for a second.
We just lost all the feeds went out at
that
one
was
time.
Weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
wow.
it's
the FBI's watching.
It doesn't
you now.
like
I was just gonna say it's Big Brother. It's Big Brother shutting you down.
Yeah. It's a
I know
glitch
what
in the
it is.
Matrix.
I know what it is.
Hey. You leave him out of this.
Well, Zach, you're welcome on anytime, buddy. We really enjoyed having you on here tonight. You're kicking the ass. I like that.
It's good to see you,
Years of
Zach.
practice with ADD.
Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, and Kenny, great job collecting all those. We're going to have you back on again.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to have you back on in a few weeks.
Aim to misbehave.
There you go.
Well, hopefully you'll get to meet him if you make Monte Casino next year. Hopefully we'll be able to have the museum up and going 100% again.
Well, next year, yeah, I plan on traveling a lot more next year. I'm gonna make the one with Kevin this year.
I got to get the Monte
I'm looking
Casino.
forward to that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be neat if we could all get together, especially we do this East-West game, that would be nothing.
Where we'll see each other. East-West game.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kevin, I can't say enough about you. You and I've been buddies for 140 years, so I absolutely love it.
Freddie. Thanks for having me on, guys. Nice to meet you, Kenny. Good to see you, Zach. Bill, I'll talk to you next week. Yep. And little Freddie, man, have a safe trip back to the right coast.
Well, here's the thing, folks. We're gonna do one.
Just when I started liking you.
One more live show.
One more Tuesday. Next week. That's our last one together.
So yeah.
all right. Okay.
What's happening is that night do live show. Then the next day is when I fly home.
So
all right.
Yep.
Well, Freddie, when you leave, you should leave behind a co-host for.
No, he will never put it out. He will never put it. Next time I see this thing, he will have paintball shots all over. Okay, I'm telling you right now.
It makes good content.
Yeah. There you go. Hey guys, thank you very much for an enjoyable show tonight. You guys have been nothing short of terrific. We appreciate it very, very much. Look forward to having you all on again. Kevin, you're a regular, so you're on all the time, and
he eats yogurt for that
all the time too.
He eats yogurt for that.
Thanks, guys.
There's a lot of fiber.
Man. You guys have a good evening, huh?
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Let's see one more.
I'm still here.
Bye.
Wait. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Oh, you guys are killing me. You know what? I can't say enough about these guys that we just had on. I mean, this to me is what paintball is all about. Just having a good time with some great people. Am I right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Bill Bailey, I can't say enough about him since I met him. He's been just a terrific guy, and he's helped us out with so many different things, And Kevin Donaldson, Kevin, I consider Kevin like family to me, to be honest with you. I mean, Kevin and I go back a long, long ways. So much respect for him. Zach, I just met Zach, and I think he's a heck of a guy. Yeah. I'm looking forward to having him back on again. And Kenny, boy, I got to tell you,
oh my God,
I just envy you with all the markers you got. Those are absolutely cool.
And they go on.
And we thank you so much for letting us come into your place tonight and check it all out. We're definitely going to have you on again. There's no doubt about it. So what do you say, Freddie? It looks like we ran a half hour long again.
Usual.
Yep, usual. So much for the old hour show. Neither one of us can tell time. I guess that's good, because you thought you were going to be gone already.
I need dinner.
He needs
and
dinner.
Shower.
And a shower. In that order. No, probably should do it the other way.
Dinner in the shower.
Oh, there you go.
Like Kramer from the episode of...
Yeah, you wonder why your food's always so soggy. I tell him don't eat fries in the shower, but you don't listen to me. All right, everybody. Chica Estrada, every Tuesday night chimes in. Can't thank you enough. That we have got some really good listeners, good watchers, good people watch our show. Freddie and I can't thank you enough. I mean, it just means everything to us. It really, really does. The whole thing is to build paintball, to bring people together, and just to make it a fun thing, and that's what we try to do every Tuesday night. So, all right. Well, it's been an hour and a half now. So I guess from Freddie and I, watch us next week. It's our last one sitting side by side. We'll still be on together, but it'll be boxed then. So
technically, it still will be side by side.
Yeah,
my box will be right alongside yours.
I guess you want to get technical. Yeah. So anyhow, everybody out there, again, thank you so much for watching us tonight. To our guests, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your stories and time with us. And always remember, play hard, play safe, play fair, but go play paintball. Until next Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time, you guys all stay safe out there.
Take care, everybody. Good night.